Okay. Monster Prom stupidest quiz ever trademark. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having these stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Alright, Kristen, what is your spirit emoji? Octopus emoji, best animal on earth. I know 5 mixed drinks, 3 drug cocktails, and 17 sex positions that involve one or several octopi. What? Snowman, because that their trucker is in the middle of a blizzard and he's freaking smiling. He doesn't give a... I love this one. Caucasian guy with a turban because screw stereotypes. What are these questions?
Go with the octopus.
Okay. Alright, Ruples.
Ruffles.
Are you an octopus, snowman, or... What?
I'm a snowman.
You're a snowman?
Yeah.
I like the snowman too. Oh, bold. We're both bold and Kristen's fun. Okay. It's your chance to fix global warming. Go ahead. It's time to start to be a real hero. I'll lead a mission to the sun in order to invade the sun to the party of its life. We'll have so many hilarious misadventures that the sun will eventually become cooler. Global warming isn't real. I invented it, and now science is claiming authorship because science is a lame copycat with no original ideas. Or, nah, the world is doomed, but I'll start investing in ships and start a profitable business for the soon-to-be covered by water world.
Warm.
You're gonna be cooler? Alright, Ruples.
The last one. Nah, man. It's doomed.
Get another one, David.
Yeah. I'm creative. Alright.
This is wealthy.
Stuff's just fun.
You find a genie in a bottle. You can ask for whatever you want. What do you ask for? Infinite confetti. I don't ask for anything. I drink the genie from a bottle. I can grant my own wishes. You ask for his friendship. You ask him not to be so cliched. A genie and wishes so mainstream. A rainbow that you can eat. Or, before asking for anything, you try to negotiate up to 3 standard wishes. Ah. So rather than get 1 wish, you want 3.
I'm trying between the first 3 and the last one.
I think you're probably this one. This one's definitely fun. This one's bold. This one's oh, I forget what the friendship one is.
I think I want to be the second one.
Okay, this one's cool. This one's I don't know. Okay.
I don't want that one.
All right, Ruples, what do you want?
With the second one too.
I would probably do this one, but it's smart. Gosh dang it. It's the 6 different people. I don't want to go. Ah.
Wait, so that means that Nick and I are going for the same person?
You start off with better stats, more suited towards that person. So, alright, Kristen, where do you want to go? You can, okay. You have 7 smartness, 4 boldness, 3 creativity, 5 charm, 9 fun, nice, 5 money. Okay. If you want to increase, like, what do you want to increase?
I can't see any of my stats because our picture squares are right over it.
Oh. No, can you full screen me?
You are full screen.
Did you
The
do...
icons that show which people are in the video are covering that part of the screen.
Yeah, it's the same for me.
Yeah,
Okay, double click it. Double click the entire screen and it should break it up into our 3 different avatars temporarily.
Yeah.
I mean, I can tell you what you're low
What's my
in...
lowest one? I'm low in boldness.
You have 4 boldness and 3 creativity. You then have 5 charm and money, 7 smarts, and 9 fun.
Let's start with boldness.
Boldness. That's well, hold on.
I think it's the purple guy.
No, that's creativity. I think boldness is the cool guy with the glasses, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So that's over here in the bathrooms. You're gonna skip out in school and go to the bathrooms. Because apparently that's bold. To start with, at least. You're about to get a thing to do. So.
Okay.
That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You gain 0 shits and you get +2 boldness. That day you didn't expect to find a freaking wild graffiti in the WC. The creature is wrecking everything in every graffiti matter. You can only assume that this thing's natural habitat isn't high school bathrooms. Oh, well, this is kind of interesting. You realize you're not alone in here. Scott and Damien are unsuccessfully trying to contain the situation.
Whoa!
Damien, I'm starting to think this maybe wasn't a good idea at all. Damn, this thing is crazy. How is this happening again? Our plan is perfect this time. Next time, we need to try to do something with brie cheese instead of the Gouda. I think that's what drove the Griffin and crazy. Let me make a note. B-R-I. Damien, is it brie cheese or brie cheese? Not now! We need to do something about this Griffin, or we're gonna get freaking expelled. Hey, you! Come here and help us. We've got to calm this thing down. There comes a time in everyone's life when they need to deal with a wild griffin. That time for you is now. Choice 1. It's time to try that specific spell that turns griffins into plates of spaghetti. You knew it was going to be useful one day. Or, you need to make that griffin respect you, and the only way is by challenging it to a radical hip-hop battle. So the first one requires smarts, which I think you have enough of. The second one either requires fun or boldness. You've got lots of fun, so I think you can definitely make the second one. What?
What about the first one?
If you successfully do it, you'll definitely be more smart. But depending upon who you want to impress, you probably don't need to be very smart, so. Who are you going to go for?
The two I was thinking of are the two I'm in the bathroom with currently.
Oh, nice. Okay. Well, I'll tell you right now that you don't need to be smart to impress either of these guys.
So then let's do a hip-hop battle.
Okay, you need to be lots of fun to impress Damien, which is the demon guy. I don't remember what you have to be. I don't know. Oh, you're not so creative. You spit mean rhymes over sick beats. The griffin looks at you and he destroys you. What? Oh, you had to be creative, not fun? Oh, I'm sorry. He destroys you. Luckily for you, it does so in a figurative sense by tearing you apart with its incredible rhymes, which is pretty impressive since the griffin is only capable of making loud griffin noises. Look, Damien, it worked out, just like we planned. Someone challenged the griffin to a rap battle, tapping into its powerful dormant hip-hop abilities. Awesome, we're geniuses, Scott. Now we can be its managers and become rich. I always knew this ridiculous plan was foolproof. And you, maybe next time you can do better than being musically steamrolled by an awesome hip-hop griffin, lame ass. Whoa, you are not made for rapping. Your WC was saved, but your dignity was not so lucky. You moose 2 fun and 1 boldness. Whoa!
Yeah.
All right.
Ruples.
I just made a fool of myself in front of my two crushes.
I'm sorry.
Aw.
Alright, if you want to make money, you go to the library. If you want to be creative, go to the stage. If you want to be fun, go to the party at the tree. If you want to be smart, go to class. And if you want to be charming, you go to the gym. You cannot go to the bathroom because she's at the bathroom.
Yeah, might go to the gym.
Okay? You want to be more charming?
Sure.
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. Later, you see Damien packing a bag. I'm going away for the weekend. To detention. I freaking detention again. Why? Just because I rigged the teacher's lounge door with booby traps that poured silky piss on whoever opened it? What? Why is it silky? Alright. I mean, I didn't even set anything on fire this time. He loves setting stuff on fire.
Yeah.
Let me spill the tea. This school is strict as frick. Anyway, just brainstorming some ideas to keep things entertained beyond fricking ditching. Do it. Do it. Just freaking ditch. Do it. Or cross-species economic and social barriers to make lifelong friends with a diverse group of students in detention and find So bold. Damn. Why didn't I think of that? I mean, I just did, but I didn't consider it as a serious option. If I skip detention, what are they gonna do? Give me detention? I can do anything. Make a bonfire of the desks. Jerk off into the bushes.
Fucking metal.
And I'll just skip detention forever. And I'll wreak as much havoc as I want. Frick havoc. Yeah. Well, you may have created a monster, but at least he's your monster. He gained +2 smarts and 1 boldness.
Let's go.
This is to create.
Alright, what do I need? I need to be more fun.
Yeah.
I definitely need to be more fun. That day, during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself. But who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. In the course of your activities, you come across Vera and Polly watching yet another scheme. You sneak a little closer so you can eavesdrop.
Hi.
Listen. Oh, Kristen, you want to be this voice? The snake lady?
Sure.
Alright.
Listen, this has been a fruitful partnership so far in terms of making people look like imbeciles. But I think it's time we monetize. Dick burns don't buy fresh outfits.
Nick, I want you to be this voice. I don't like the voice you're about to do.
Yeah, fine, whatever. I guess I could use some new thongs or whatever. But like, I don't want to start making people look dumb just so we can make money. I don't want to sell out.
Personally, I can't wait to sell out, but you have a point. We can't sacrifice our brand. The question, of course, is how do we do both?
Yeah, how do we get rich off of yanking people's chains?
Ugh. Careful with your choice of words, Polly.
What? Chains are a big thing for ghosts.
Of course.
They don't seem to have an immediate ideas. Maybe you can offer a solution? Why don't you pick up a phony workout craze? It worked for Frank Pilates, the inventor of Pilates. Oh man, do I have a great prank for you. I call it stealing. I think they're both gonna like this one. So bold.
Stealing? I like where your head's at, but it could use a catchier name.
Nick?
What about humping?
Humping is already a thing.
Yeah, but it's awesome.
Fair point, but we need something classier. Something that says, this is cool and also legal.
Oh, theft.
Warmer. Oh, what about finance?
That's already a thing.
Fine. How about
Oh, yes, that's hot.
You leave them to discuss whether they can trademark stealing. Meanwhile, you gain +2 creativity and 1 boldness. Nice! Challenge. Everyone choose a food. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Rice.
Chicken.
potatoes?
What did you say, Nick?
Chicken.
Chicken.
Yeah.
And Kristen said
Yes.
potatoes?
Yeah.
Okay. Player orders decide based on how powerful an energy drink those key ingredients is selected would be. Start debating now. I think...
Potatoes win because they get turned into vodka.
Right. So, Kristen. And then... Rice? Does rice turn into sake?
Sake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I go second?
But are those really energy drinks? They're alcohol.
That's
And alcohol
true.
makes you sleepy.
But chicken is definitely not going to turn into an energy drink. I'm sorry.
It turns into broth.
Let's do
Thinking
this!
about it in a party sense, vodka, then sake, and then
That's true.
chicken.
Okay, Kristen, now you have a choice of who you get to sit next to. This cat lady is the shop. You can spend your money there. This guy is a side quest. But, yeah. You can either sit next to Damien and the mermaid princess, or you can sit next to, whatever his name is, and the vampire dude. Wolf and the vampire.
Let's say next to Damien.
Damien? You like Damien?
Yep.
Alright.
Go with him. He likes to set things on fire. My hair is on fire.
You come upon Damien sneering at Miranda's elaborate silverware spread while her eating serfs chow down immediately at a neighboring table. I still don't get why you collect all these stupid forks and spoons and other
What a
weird stuff.
noob.
I mean, even the knives don't really look that deadly. Who wants to do her voice? You? Okay.
Silly boy, this silverware is not for killing.
Things can be for stuff other than killing? That's lame as hell. It's basically useless. I mean, you don't even eat. Your serfs do it for you.
Well, of course they do.
But they're not using any of your silverware.
Naturally, they aren't. Serfs must eat with their hands as it benefits the lower classes.
So you're saying the silverware collection has no practical purpose?
Things have practical purposes?
These two could go round and round like this forever, unless you say something to resolve the dispute. Damien's right, or Miranda's right. Damien's right, Mary. Remember, it is time you started murdering people with your silverware. Or... lay off Miranda, Damien. What about your collection of exotic corpses?
I don't know. Is this like, who do I want to impress?
Who do you want to impress? You want to impress Damien, so you say he's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Plus 1 point for him. I mean, I was just giving her shit, but I am in favor of a plan that gets more people murdered.
Oh, how barbaric. Are you sure that's the right thing to do?
Yep. 100%. Absolutely.
Well, alright then. Yum yum. Easy. Take the sharpest of these silverwares in your filthy peasant hand and go murder.
I was kind of hoping you would do the murdering yourself.
If we're living in an age wherein a lady can't outsource her senseless murders to her servants, I don't know what the world is coming to.
Fair enough. As long as the murders get done, I guess. I don't care. Miranda even outsources some silverware murder to you and Damien, as a team. It really brings you closer to each other.
Let's go.
Dang it, they're together again. Alright, if you haven't guessed, I really want to go for Polly, because I think she's super cool. Vera and Polly are at their table, deep in conversation.
Alright, business idea. People pay a monthly subscription to prevent me from drugging their food.
Business idea. People pay me a monthly subscription to put drugs in their
Business idea. Price out the cafeteria's current food supplier by selling plastic food.
Business idea. Nipples.
Just nipples?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Business idea. Use clever marketing and food science to create the perfect new diet craze and sell it for an insane profit.
That's actually a really good idea.
Better than nipples.
Yes. We just need to figure out what our new diet product will be.
Tapeworms. They're gluten-free, dairy-free, 100% organic. You can get them for free from sick cows. Or meth. It's what's for... I think this is definitely Polly, so I'm going to choose it. Meth. It's what's for lunch. I love that.
Yeah.
She loves drugs and partying and stuff. Nick?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know, I was just complaining the other day that I made way more meth than I can ever do myself.
The profit margin will be incredible. The problem is the name. Meth has a really terrible reputation. You need to rebrand.
You mean come up with a new name, like Skinny Fun Powder, or Probably Not Meth?
I'm voting for probably not meth.
Yes, except neither of those. Not either of those.
Oh, I know. I know. I've got the perfect name.
Don't say. Kill me.
But it turns out Nipples is the perfect name for a drug you want to sell at high school students. Polly makes a killing, and drug dealing turns to be a very romantic bonding experience for the two of you.
All right.
Whooples.
Alright, the Rooples.
Whooples. I'll check out the shop.
Oh. Who are you going for, by the way?
I'm not saying.
Okay.
Hey, stranger.
Welcome to my little shop. Buy some, boost your stats. Yeah. Oh, okay, so these are events. Gift that keeps on giving. It costs no money. It could be something. Alright. Sexy fake Latin accent. That's probably, charm. This increases probably smarts. This is coolness, or not coolness. Boldness,
Funny
probably.
glasses.
No, this is boldness. This is probably fun.
Yeah, because it says funny glasses.
Oh. This is probably smarts. No, this is... Oh, yeah, this is creativity. This is smarts. What do you increase? Or do you want to invent? Event? You can get a corpse, a blanket with 2 holes, or a lemon.
Give me the dagger.
You want the tattoo?
Oh yeah. Sure.
A fake, badass tattoo. It has flames and a skull and even a knife. With this, you can murder your enemies, go to prison, make everyone your bish, and then murder them too, and go to some kind of super prison? Streakhead. Plus 9,000.
It's over 9,000!
Just add water. 5 years or older. Alright.
Later, Gator.
Alright. You only have 2 money now. Yeah, who would want to save money for their college fund when they can spend it on weird stuff that's most likely useless? That's the spirit, champ. Oh, wow. You've got 13 boldness, dude.
Yeah.
Yes! Let's trade places. Everybody chooses something bad. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players. Nipples. Nipples are bad. Actually, no, tapeworms. I'm gonna say tapeworms are bad.
Hip hop battle.
Hip hop battle.
That was pretty bad for me.
Crack cocaine.
Crack cocaine? Alright, here we go. Player orders decide based on how likely it would be for humankind to perish due to the selected things. Start debating now. Perish due to tapeworms, crack cocaine, or rap battles?
Well, I definitely am going left.
What do you think, Nick?
Let's do crack, tapeworms, hip hop.
Okay. Crack,
Alright.
tapeworms, and then hip hop. Alright.
Alright.
Alright, Looples. You could use some money and some fun and
Yeah,
creativity.
I was probably going to go for money right now.
Alright. Well, if you tell me who you're going for, I can tell you what points are necessary. Like, Vera, you definitely need to have money. Is that why?
No.
Vera's like the only one you need money for.
I was mainly going for the money for shop.
Okay. That day you spend some time in the library's PCs playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? This time it paid off, so screw it. You gain +2 money. You see a truly rare sight. Vera and Damien are sitting behind a PC, speechless.
Fucking metal.
Wait, did we just rig an election in the Midwest? I was just trying to change the president's wallpaper to a dick pic. We need to cover our tracks, like, right now.
Stand there, you innocent bystander. Help us, innocent bystander. Yes, of course I'm talking to you. Damien can't help. Breaking stuff is useless right now.
I disagree. Smashing the internet is literally our only option. Or blame somebody else like the Vanderbilts. Miranda won't be able to disprove it.
Smash the shit.
I love this one. I hope you get it. So bold. Damien happily crushes every computer in the library. Not good enough. We must reach the source. Days pass in search of the source. You finally descend to the center of the earth and find 12 monkeys in full drag typing racial slurs on tiny computers.
Is the internet, Damien? Punch it into a coma.
You help Damien and Vera get away with the crime and free the internet from their shadow monkey overlords. There will be no more cat pictures though. At least you gain +2 smarts for discovering the secrets of the internet and +1 fun.
Let's go.
Alright. What is... Am I fun? I'm not very fun. I'm only 5 fun. I want to be more fun. I'm going to party more. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. At one point, Juan, the small magical Latino cat, slips on a banana peel. You start to laugh at him. He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard at him that somehow steal +2 fun from him. Hooray! You're minding your own business when Vera grabs you by the collar and yanks you into a huddle with her and Polly.
We're in trouble, asshole, and it's all your fault.
Yeah, Ambush Finance has been a huge success. Too huge.
You want us to write a book about it.
But we don't know how to write a book.
And we already accepted.
Why?
So I took a bunch of apples.
This is why I love Polly.
So I took a bunch of Adderall and wrote 270 pages of garbage about stealing.
But, of course, the publishing house won't accept it.
They say it's missing a big reveal at the end, some kind of ultimate secret to Ambush Finance success.
That's where you come in.
Yeah, I came up with the idea in the first place.
For which we owe you absolutely no royalties, by the way.
So we figured you could help us come up with a big secret for the end of the book. What do you say? Got some Adderall?
Keeping in mind that if you say no, I will have you skinned.
The ultimate secret to Ambush Finance is that there is no secret, and you're all suckers for buying this book. Ooh, that's definitely Vera. The ultimate secret to Ambush Finance is inside you all along. Organs. You can steal organs and sell them for tons of money. So smart.
Oh, that's very good. I was just thinking it was time to branch out from muggings and petty...
Larceny.
What?
Larceny.
Larceny?
Yeah.
Larceny. My screen's a little fuzzy.
Sorry.
Organ theft will make a perfect addition to our crime portfolio.
Am I streaming at 1080? Let me check. No, I'm not. There, is that better? Whoops.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Whoops.
Yes, that's...
How's that? Is that better?
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Sorry, I forgot. Alright.
I already read that.
What?
I already read that.
I know, I'm working on it.
I know a Middle Eastern spleen baron
Ben.
who will pay top dollar for fresh product.
Product! Oh man, and what a good prank too. Can you imagine going to bed and when you wake up, boom, no runs?
You can imagine it, and it doesn't sound good to you at all. Still, it sounds good to them, and that's what's important. You gain +2 boldness and 1 creativity. I don't need... I think I actually need to lose smarts in order to get Polly. I'm not sure. Alright, Kristen, where do you want to go?
Creativity, please.
Creativity. Here. Auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves had descended to give you... Figurative.
Okay.
Your performance is intense and inspiring. It would be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school plays standards. You gain +2 creativity.
Nice.
You're minding your own business when Damien comes rushing through, punching everyone who's minding their own business. I'm so angry. I'm so angry. I want to pull off my own skull and eat it. I'm so angry. I want to set the school on fire and then punch the fire in its freaking face. I'm so angry. I want to spend years accumulating political capital so I can become president and then use my nuclear codes to blow up the sun. And you're standing in my way. Move before I punch you so hard you'll remember with melancholy the times when you can move without all of your bones hurting. Oh no, violence incoming, think fast. Joke's on you, pal. I'm a pragmatist. I avoid any kind of idolization of the past because it has no use and therefore I refuse feeling any kind of melancholy. That's smart. Or, no time to think of anything clever, start dancing for no reason.
Let's go with the first one.
Really?
Why am I gonna dance? It didn't work for me last time.
I guess that is smart. And that's what you do have the highest of. You're pretty well rounded, to be perfectly honest. So smart. Oh, pragmaticism burn. Violence always loses against well-constructed worldviews based on strong branches of philosophy. What?
Yeah, that. Magnetism burn.
Soon, all your classmates are cheering you on and praising your prowess and rational thinking and verbal wits. This is idiotic. Move or I'll kill you dead. But a cheering mob has raised you onto their shoulders while chanting, Pragmatist! Pragmatist! You technically have moved, so Damien has no point in persisting with his threats. Still, from afar you can see an eternal fire burning in the back of his eyes, but for now you gain +2 charm and +1 fun. See, I didn't think that would win you points with him.
Yeah, that's okay.
But I don't know how dancing would either, so I don't know. I knew you would win this one though, so. Something happened to me! Okay.
Let's go.
Weekend time means party all day, party all night, party at dawn, party at sunset, party at crepusculus in general. Alright. And you find yourself partying on down to your fave bowling alley with Damien, Vera, Polly, Ruples, and Ruby. Another strike, yeah! Yeah!
Can you bowl slightly softer? Just enough that the force of your balls isn't destroying the pins?
Force of your balls.
If you notice, Polly actually is slightly transparent, which I think is really cool.
Yeah.
Nah, man. I can't how excellent I am at bowling. Excellent at bowling? This is a voice from behind you. More like excellently bad at bowling. A mummy in double-layered polo shirt struts up to you, flanked on either side by similar dressed mummies. Whoa, sick burn, Brad, said the other two mummies at the same time. They're so burnt they can't answer.
This is stupid.
What'd you just say? Or did you just say you're better at me than bowling?
That's definitely not what I just said.
Yeah, that's what I thought, 'cause I'm Brad Braddington, the best bowler at this bowling alley.
Sure, man.
Dang right, I'm sure. Hey, you! What are you looking at? Oh no, he's talking to you, actually. You happen to be looking at him because, you know, it's common sense to look at a person who's talking to you. Do you think you're better at me than bowling? No one beats Brad Braddington, especially you. You bowl like my grandma. And my grandma has no arms or eyes or legs or fingers and is therefore really bad at bowling. But if you believe you're so good at bowling, you literally never said you were good at bowling, then listen, we challenge you to a match of death bowling. Unless you're chicken, ka 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 ka. That's not what chicken sounds are. The other two mummies join him in their idiotic ways. Cuckoo, kachoo, cuckoo, kacha. All of them are doing what you assume is a very weird and inaccurate imitation of a chicken. Still, it is something insulting, so you accept their challenge. Death bowling is always spelled in caps and played 2v2. I choose my bros Chad and Tad as my second player. They have no individual personalities and repeat everything I say, so they count as one person at most. Who will be your teammate for death bowling? Time for you to choose your teammate, and since you're not trying to take either of them to the prom, you might as well choose either Ruples or Ruby in case they die. Who do you think is crazy enough to win at death bowling? Oh no! I have to use my memory. Ruples is actually a pro death bowler for a while before getting banned for being too cool. Maybe it's now time for a triumphant return. Ruby has never played death bowling in her life, but she owns the dopest pair of sunglasses you'll ever see, so that's pretty bold.
In that distraction, you have to just...
I'm pretty sure Ruples is more bold, isn't he?
Yes, I have 13 bold.
Yeah, you have tons of boldness.
Just choose him.
I think...
You better do it.
So bold. Yeah, you have 30. Yeah, I figured Kristen was more well-rounded, so I need his boldness. Oh, you've got some smarts. Alright. A hush falls over the bowling alley. All eyes are on Ruples as they approach the lane. Having successfully passed over the pit of hungry alligators, played an incredible electric guitar solo, and vanquished the beast of Lascar, this death bowling after all. It's unclear why everyone in the bowling alley is suddenly invested in this match when they totally miss the setup and don't know any of you personally. But they're all watching intently, and there's very dramatic, vaguely 80s music playing, and it's super intense. Rupel steps up and death bowls for their life. It's spectacular, and Brad and Chad, or Tad, are thoroughly ashamed. Here, Brad says, pulling out a broadsword that was somehow in his khaki capris. I have lost at death bowling, and now my life is yours. He kneels, exposing the back of his neck.
Oh my god, this is totally reminding me of exactly how I died.
But unlike whoever decapitated Polly after she lost at death bowling, wait, did she mean she died in death bowling? Or just that she was decapitated? Or just that she graciously allowed her enemy to kill her? The world may never know. Ruples decides to show mercy and throws the broadsword at Brad's feet, thus eternally shaming him. Wow, says a random businessman who is at a work event bowling to bond with his co-workers, says, You've shown mercy in addition to the skill and boldness shown by winning death bowling. It is the exact trifecta of positive qualities I look for in a successor. I'm the CEO of a big and important company. I want you to be on my payroll, all of you. You're not sure why a CEO wants 6 high school monsters on his payroll, but you're not going to complain. Not when the two of you now have +1 money and +2 fun, and the love and friendship of some of good monsters. You all jump and high-five together and the camera freezes. It's a bit weird, but definitely super radical. That was fun! Everyone choose an occupation. Say your choice before, professional bowler.
Teacher.
Professional theoretical physicist.
Professional theoretical physicist. Player always decide based on how boring a VR simulator based on the selected occupation. So bowling, theoretical physicist, or teacher? I think a theoretical physicist is just math homework. Am I right?
Maybe.
So a VR simulator of doing paperwork.
It depends on your point of view.
It's either that or teacher.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You want to say teacher then?
What do you guys say?
I mean, there are different kinds of teachers. I would play a VR teacher game.
Do Ruples, Ruby, Vicky.
Okay. I know I'm last, because bowling is like an actual decent VR game. Alright, we're halfway through.
All right.
Alright.
Alright, what do you want?
Let's go for more fucking boldness.
More what?
Boldness.
Oh, you want bold? How do you need so much boldness? That day you skip class intending to spend the term in the bathrooms. But you encounter 3 wild hyenas on the way there. Who the frick runs security around here? Anyway, you subdue them with the help of a hair comb. God bless the Monster Scouts and all their idiotic scenarios they prepared you for. By the time you get to the bathrooms, you've totally gained +2 boldness. You're chilling out, not murdering anybody, when Damien slinks up to you. He's hauling a large sack with the words, "Definitely not a corpse," written on it.
Hey, noob.
Hey, you're not gonna believe this, but there's definitely actually a corpse in this bag. You never would have guessed. Now, here's the thing. I'm not saying I'm exactly responsible for making this corpse. At least, not without having my lawyer present. But let's just say, he and I apparently had very different definitions of rock, paper, scissors. Anyway, I'm not interested in going back to jail, so I need you to help me out with hiding this body real quick. It would be an extremely attractive thing to do. Luckily, hiding dead bodies is kind of your thing. You share your brilliant solution, which is disguise them as a drinking fountain. No one will know the difference. Or just chuck him in my garage. You'll blend perfectly with my collection of vintage dead bodies.
I think the second one.
That's definitely more boldness, probably.
Yes.
Why do you need so much boldness? You throw the corpse in the back of Damien's dread chariot and hoof it over to your garage. Holy hell, are these all yours? Some of these are total classics. Elvis Presley, Amelia Earhart. Frick, you've got 3 popes here. I've spent all this time trying to get to be a great murderer,
Fucking metal.
when the greatest murderer of all was right next to me the entire time. Damien lovingly lays his mangled corpse next to your pristine collector's items, a look of awe on his face. Joke's on him, you're actually just a really accomplished grave robber. You gain +2 smarts and +1 charm.
Let's do this.
Alright, Kristen, what do you want?
What are my stats?
Your stats are, your lowest is money, boldness, and creativity at 5. Then smartness and charm is 7. And your fun is 8. So,
Where do you think I'm more likely to find the werewolf dude?
the gym, definitely.
Go to the gym.
Alrighty. Hey. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Amidst the battle, you spot a fellow player that seems utterly discouraged. She thinks she's not worth anything at dodgeball, and she attempts to throw the ball at herself. You explain to her the many ways you think she's unique and wonderful, while also defending the many pleasures in life. With your help, she's capable of finding reasons to keep playing and gains a sense of self-worth. You gain +1 BFF. Sadly, she's not part of this game, so that beautiful friendship will take place off-screen. And +2 charm. Despite everything else happening around you, you're just solving some Sudokus. But your mind is constantly going back to Damien. Stupid, sexy Damien and his idiotic short temper. You think he could even be your sweetheart, but he seems more focused on being angry 24/7. For God's sake, he's the kind of guy that could get angry at a banana. As a matter of fact, your daydreaming is interrupted by the feral screams of Damien, who seems to be insulting an actual banana. You stupid yellow fruit! What's your deal? You think you're richer in potassium than me? I can't do that voice without laughing. No one is richer in potassium than Damien freaking Lavy. Is he even for real? Stupid sexy Damien. No, you need to put a stop to this nonsense before it escalates somehow into arson. Defend the banana's honor or eat the banana.
Eat the banana.
Not so bold. You get closer to Damien in a very cool and quiet way. Huh? Why don't you mind your own business, noob? But you don't mind your own business. You grab the banana. What the frick are you doing? Unfortunately, you're so clumsy that somehow you fail to put the banana in your mouth. Instead, you put it in your eye. Oh, you duffer.
Oh my god.
What just happened?
I think our classmate here has tried to eat the banana, but she somehow failed.
How is that even possible?
Dude, I was all about to beat your ass up, but now I don't even feel like it. That was maybe too lame. You've punished yourself enough. This is just sad. I don't feel like spending more time here in the same place as you.
Ooh. Yeah.
I agree. Post haste. They all leave. No one was prepared for that much patheticness. You've left alone to reflect on your poor life choices. You lose -2 fun and -1 boldness. Oh, come on!
You
Let's go.
me so much.
I know. If you fail, you're just like completely alright. I'm bold and creative. I need to be more fun, I think.
Charm.
Charm? You think I need charm?
It's only 5.
But charm is where you went, so I can't go there. I'm gonna go party more. I only go to school to party, apparently. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Everything is fine until Juan the small magical Latino cat asks what you think you're doing. Dang, you didn't remember you suck at dancing. But you decide to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Musaka. Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach him the Groovy Musaka. In no time, half the party is following your steps, enjoying the Groovy Musaka all together. It's a party, remember. You gain +2 fun and a cool story to tell your grandkids someday. On the edge of the rave, you find Vera, punching some numbers on her phone's calculator app and frowning.
Mediocre.
It's official. I've run the data and it looks like I'm making approximately 0 monster dollars off this rave. With all these people getting turned, it's such a small space. You'd think it would be simple to financially exploit them. But my morally shrewd sense of opportunistic capitalism seems to have diverted me at the moment.
Deserted.
Whatever.
Sorry.
Tell you what, you help me come up with a way to turn these chumps into cash, and I'll give you 3% equity in the venture. And maybe a little something else. What I'm doing? I'm manipulating you with flirtation. Is it working?
No. Oh, it's working alright. You share your hot new business idea, which is, you see that dance move they're all doing? Patent it. Oh, that's true, because I just made it up. Why not literally turn them into cash by spiking their drinks with this potion I made that turns people into cash? I think it would be better to do this one, but I think this one's more fun.
But she's more business.
But I don't want to impress her.
Alright. Being fun.
Which one do you think, Kristen?
Well, if you don't want to impress her, don't patent it.
Both.
True. Okay.
Patent it.
Not so smart. I knew it! I didn't have enough smarts to make potions. Ugh! I failed. Kristen?
What?
Oh, you gotta read.
Oh. I'm sure if I experienced empathy, I'd probably object to this plan. But I don't, so I won't.
You go around spiking the drinks of people you don't like with your Midas milk. But the more people you turn into neatly bundled piles of cash, the more horrified Vera becomes.
No, no, you fool! Stop! Stop at once! Don't you see that this is wrong? You're devaluing the currency by creating it out of thin air and reducing my pool of potential customers.
What?
You're mad! You're a villain! You must be stopped!
Are you kidding me? With the local mafia in her pocket, it turns out Vera has some very unpleasant ways of making you stop. You lose -2 boldness and -1 smarts. You know what? I guess I'm fine with losing smarts, but later orders decide based on how shitty it would be for them. Oh, all right. If we're the president of a country, how terrible would it be? I think I'd be a pretty good leader, so I guess I'm last. Nick?
I don't know about that. Boy.
I think Ruples would make great leader. Ruples.
Just make me go first.
US.
Okay. You go first. You go second. I'll go last again. That's fine.
Let's do this!
Alright. You want to sit with Wolf Boy?
Yeah.
Okay. Watching Vera eat is usually pretty disturbing. Her snakes eat at the same time she does. But at least it's usually quiet. This time, however, Scott is doing his best to change that.
Touchdown!
Go, Lefty! Gobble that mouse! No! Watch out for Wiggles coming up from behind! Use that tongue! Go!
He does this every week or so. Whenever my snakes need a meal, he seems that these snake eating contests are a competitive sport. Also, I don't think he realizes that an actual snake eating contest would probably involve people eating snakes. I tried charging him for tickets to get him to stop, but he actually pays to do this. He keeps track of each snake's statistics on a little index card. He's even given them names.
Go Slither! Go Bendy! Go Sanchez! Go Snake Snake!
Those aren't their names. Ugh. No matter how much he pays for the tickets, it isn't enough.
This seems like a really tense situation. You resolve it in the only way you know how, by opening your mouth and yelling. Boring! This is nothing compared to earthworm eating contests. Or, snake, 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 snake! Eat that food and stay away!
That one.
That's definitely for Scott. That's the spirit! Get your head in the game, Sanchez! Do snakes have heads, or are they just neck and face? Whoa, check it out! Bendy's behind all season, with a record low BMI! That's body mass index. The index is because I wrote it on this index card. But now she's hungry for victory. Let's go, Bendy. Swallow that glory. The snakes really do seem to enjoy having an audience. They're really hamming it up. Or should it be snaking it up? Your wild cheering motivates Bendy to really go all out. She tries to grab the mouse out of Lefty's jaws, but the two end up tearing it in half.
Ugh, my scalp! It'll take my snake charmer hairdresser hours to get those organs out.
Snake charmer / hairdresser. Oh, major foul on Bendy there. She's gonna be out for the rest of the season.
Dang right she is. I'm having her muzzled, and her name is
Spirulina.
Spirulina.
Spirulina. Spirulina. Spirulina. Spirulina. Spirulina. Alright. By the time Vera's cleaned up the blood and run off, you've made plans to meet with Scott to watch the next match. Nice.
All right.
Where's Ruples going?
I think you know where Ruples wants to go. No. Not yet. No.
Not yet.
No, not yet. Did you not read text I sent?
You read text. Hold on. You have not sent text.
Yes, I did.
No, you did not. Hold
Yes,
on.
I did.
Oh, hold on.
Do.
I don't want to.
Do it, you bitch.
Please, no. I give anything.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
I give you 3 goats. Please. I need to hook up with her. Please.
Fine. Even though I got you on a payroll and warned you that
You did win me the contest. How much money do I have?
I'll go for the side quest.
This guy? Alright, you're definitely gonna get some stats here. You're just trying to enjoy a meal in peace when space untwists itself to reveal the interdimensional prince.
Greetings, my love.
Most glorious hero, thank you to the squid star I found you. I have been confounded by the most fiendish riddle. A riddle that has vexed me for days, nay weeks. The riddle of how to change the ringtone on my new smartphone. This interface is more torturous than my palance labyrinth. For real? You grab the prince's phone, changing his ringtone to Butts Butts Butts, all about those butts, by the Booty Bros. My hero, what seems difficult to me is trivial to you, and you have even guessed which ringtone I desired. A true all-time classic from the 6th dimension. There is only one way I can repay you, by bestowing upon you a superpower of your choice. I can do that. I'm the prince of another dimension. I can do all kinds of crazy things you don't know about. All kinds of crazy things besides use his phone, apparently. And he really only gives you 2 superpower options. Telepathy or an ass that won't quit.
Well, I got one of those.
What? What did you say?
I said, I already have.
Ruples Pooples moves men with mind. And also bullets. I think you should get this one.
Alright, I'll get the one I already have.
I think this one's actually useful. I think this one doesn't do anything, so.
Give me that ass.
Ah, yes, the choice of a true gentle monster. With a wave of his magical with a wave of his magical wang, the prince imbues your ass with boundless worth ethic. By day, your ass amazes your classmates and creepy teachers. By night, it does your homework for you. All that work makes your buns super tight, EK plus 4 charm. It just doesn't quit. It never sleeps.
Let's go.
Alright. Listen, Vicky. You can totally sit with us. I just hope you didn't bring a gun to a bazooka fight.
Yeah, we're showing off our best flask. Well, not the best flask exactly, but the best contents.
Good gracious. Are literally actual flasks of alcohol openly allowed in the school cafeteria? Are there no rules? Apparently not, because Polly starts setting a series of flasks down on the table.
Okay, so this is a beer, my WC wine, whiskey, ethyl alcohol, the soul of an infant.
Ha! Weak. This is radioactive absinthe. This is fire, and this is literal poor life choices.
I take the poor life choices. Okay, but this one has another smaller flask inside. It is the ultimate flask. It makes margaritas.
They could probably go on like this for goddamn ever. Maybe you can cut in with the craziest thing of all. But think carefully about whom you want to impress with your flask contents. Get ready for the most hardcore badass thing. This flask contains an ancient genie that grants you 3 wishes. But I'm totally drinking it because I don't give a frick and I grant my own dang wishes. That's Damien. Or, want to get a dope party started? This flask has ultra whiskey, which you can only get when you get 2 bottles of the best, purest whiskey and make them mate.
Heck yeah, it is. Right?
What is this game?
I always wanted to make ultra whiskey, but I couldn't not get my whiskey bottles to. Fouled up. I tried everything: mood lighting, sultry music, chainsaws, you know, all that cliche romantic stuff. But it seemed nigh impossible to get them to make sweet whiskey love. I almost started to think inanimate objects can't have sex, but I had tons of sex with inanimate objects. So that was just silly. I'm sorry.
She's great.
You can make Wixie X whiskey turn into ultra whiskey. You should definitely apply that principle all over the dang place. To make a limousine, an orgy of iPhones to become an iPhone XXX. The most advanced update possible, duh. A microwave and a Russian novel to get a pair of pistols. Wow. Can't wait to create doper stuff that the world can even handle.
Well, the world probably doesn't need to worry about handling it, because there's no way you can pull that insanity off. But yay for plans with Polly. Let's trade places. Everybody chooses a brand. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. What?
McDonald's.
Adidas.
Velveeta. Player order is decided based on how cool it would be to live in a nation ruled by the selected brand.
McDonald's.
It would not be cool to rule. Actually, no, McDonald's would be alright. What do you think?
No, I think you should go Velveeta, Adidas, McDonald's.
I don't think I would want to live in a world ruled by McDonald's. No offense. Adidas would make a better world than McDonald's.
Probably.
Alright, we're almost done.
Streaming. That's the.
What?
Because it's like really.
Say that again, you cut out?
Oh, maybe it was just my video then. I was wondering if you were still streaming at high quality because it's all fuzzy again.
Oh, I should be. Let me check.
No, it's probably just your stream.
Okay.
Still streaming at high quality.
That refresh it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I don't have boldness. I have creativity. I've got fun. I should get some charm. I don't have charm. Boldness would be good too. I need some boldness. Oh no! I'm like, ah! That day an epic dodgeball match takes place. But the match isn't as important as the human interactions within it. Human? You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Dang, you know how to win over people's hearts. You gain +2 charm. Forget about that though. Polly's here and she looks ready to party, so basically just normal.
There you are, my favorite party favor besides ecstasy. You ready to get crazy?
You indicate through a heart-stopping glow stick maneuver that you are indeed ready to hit the clubs. I'm like waving her down like she's a plane.
The clubs? Not tonight. Boo. Tonight we're going to engage in my favoriteest pastime. Party crashing.
Oh no.
I just love crash parties and making them go wilder and crazier, you know. Tonight we're going to crash this totally sweet baby shower I just heard about. And knowing you, I bet you're gonna get some killer ideas for how we should crash it.
Nothing amps up a baby shower like extra babies. Or literally crash into the party like with a boat. I think this would be creative, but I think this one's fun. Maybe smart, and I don't have the smart. This one might be boldness. I don't know if I have enough boldness. Please work. No, it's boldness. Ugh!
See, this is what I come to you for.
Ah! He needed more boldness. No.
You needed Ruckles Bulls.
Yeah. You took all the boldness. Using your advanced nautical knowledge and your proficiency in crime, you easily hotwire a boat and crash it into the party. But you didn't count on the party being pirate-themed. The baby shower is pirate-themed?
No! Stay back, you scoundrels! This is our boat! Back, I say!
But there's no stopping an army of suburban moms dressed as pirates. You're immediately boarded.
Ah, we're trying to crash the party, but he crashed us.
The pirates eventually do crash your boat into a police station. You all go to jail except for Polly, who is a ghost. You lose -2 smarts and -1 fun.
Let's do this!
Alright, Kristen, where do you want to go? You're really well-rounded. You definitely need more boldness if you want to get with Damien. Or, no, you want to get with Scott, though. What do you need to get with Scott?
What does God want?
I don't know. Scott's pretty well-rounded, I think, so... I think you do need more boldness, though, because you're low on that.
Okay.
You want to go to the bathrooms? I mean, it's up to you. You could go to the auditorium. He might be there. It's up to you.
I don't know.
Where are you going to go, Nick?
Yeah, where do you want to go? And I won't go there.
I don't know. I was thinking about increasing my creativity.
Okay, that's the auditorium. So,
I won't go there.
alright, you should go to here then. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. While in the bathroom, you tell yourself in the mirror that you're so bold you could kill a tiny big-eyed turtle with your bare hands. That monstrous act would instantly give you plus 500 boldness. But come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. What's the merit in that? You know what? You keep plus 2 boldness anyways for saying that to yourself out loud. As you enter the bathroom, you notice that there's something a little different about it. Specifically, the different thing is that it is on fire. Oh man, can you believe it? The bathroom just randomly caught on fire for no reason. On the wall, you notice graffiti reading, Scott is more swole than Damien 5 ever, but surely this is unrelated. Dang, dude. I can't detention again. I have an urgent appointment with someone. And by that, I mean my fists have an urgent appointment with their face. And if my fist can't make that appointment... Damien cracks his knuckles. Better think of a way to save him. Call Scott and have him pee it out. If there's one thing we know about Scott, it's that he loves to pee on things. If you burn down the whole school, no one will be worried about the one little bathroom.
What do you think I should pick?
You're smart and charming, so you might get Scott to help out. I don't think you're bold enough to burn down the school.
Oh, you're right. Okay, call Scott then.
Yeah. So charming. Yeah, I knew it. I knew you had to, because it's friendship. Scott, that's genius. I can solve my problem and do something that makes my friend happy. Or I can hide matches and gasoline in his locker while he's distracted by pee. I may do both, just in case. Looks like friendship really is magic, specifically pyromancy. You gain +2 smarts and 1 charm.
All right.
Alright, you're gonna get creativity?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, dang! So suave.
Wooples likes to win for us.
That day while rehearsing for the class play, you can't help but feel that you're not as good as those role requires you to be. There doesn't seem to be any ordinary way of getting yourself there, but there might be an extraordinary way. You summon the devil, or one of many, and make a deal to enhance your creativity just a bit. You gain +2 creativity. You lose 3 years of life as your end deal, but who cares? They weren't happening in game anyways. You're daydreaming about how Damien would look walking down the aisle towards you when you see Damien walking down the hallway towards you. Yo, so listen, don't be cool about this or make it a big thing, but I think you're pretty rad. Like, maybe even as rad as I am. So, I thought it might be sweet if we could, do some crime together.
Yes.
Would you be into that? I mean, could you even freaking handle that? Yes, of course you could. And would. And should. What kind of crime are you into these days? Quick, suggest the most badass and romantic crime for an excellent date with Damien. Tax fraud and light treason. Or dinner and a movie, only the dinner is arson and the movie is also arson. If you want to win Damien, this is the choice.
Yeah, obviously.
Go for it.
Arson? And arson? Sounds like my kind of night. Damien picks you up and presents you with a bouquet of matches and lighters, which you blush and happily accept. You smile demurely as Damien pulls out your chair for you, and then sets it on fire. You confidently order off the menu for both of you before setting both menus on fire. After a delicious meal, the two of you flirtily squabble over whose absolute pleasure it would be to pick up the check, as the flames range high all around you. Ready to head out for more arson? Heck yeah, you are. The two of you head to a movie, immediately setting your ticket stubs on fire. You take your seats and set the row in front of you on fire. You talk through the previews as the flames leap higher and higher, bathing you in a romantic glow. It's the hottest date of all time, in so many ways. Oh, hey.
Hello.
Hey, I had a really nice time tonight. The only thing better than the arson was the more arson. Is he actually blushing, or is that just the heat from all of that so much arson? OMFG. This date was literal fire. But no, like actual literal fire. You gain +2 charm and +1 boldness.
Cool. think I need more boldness.
All right. Who am I taking to the prom? I can take myself, but I'm gonna try Polly.
It's Polly time!
I don't think it's gonna work though. All right, Kristen, who you want to take?
Scott.
Scott? Woo! Look at his face. He's like, ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, Ruples.
We love Scott. Okay.
What?
We love Scott here.
Who? Who does?
I do. Scott
Oh.
is so cute.
Yeah.
He's such
What's
a big
up?
fluffy boy.
He is a fluffy boy. You're gonna take. All right.
Do it, do it.
Let's do this.
All right.
Guys are made for
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to the monster prom with you. Prom? I don't know. I mean, you're so out of shape. My grandma always says I need to mate with an alpha specimen so we can breed strong babies. Sorry.
What?
Your failure made you so despised by society that you were exiled to the wilds, where you joined a pack of wolves. Still, you were so bad at social interaction that you also failed at getting a date for wolf prom. Oh no!
Oh.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to the monster prom with you. Nick?
Prom night?
Yes!
What?!
You seem like the kind of person that would have us both ending the night in the hospital. And that's the kind of unnecessary danger I like in my afterlife.
I've never seen anyone get with Polly. What was it? What did I have? Great
Because
charm?
Polly's trash.
Okay.
Let's go. It's time to make some wild and poor life choices.
Party time!
Oh, wow. I love their dresses. Prom night was nice, but a bit bland for the likes of you. You decide to spice things up by summoning some interdimensional nightmare creatures, because interdimensional nightmare creatures know how to rave the right way. You and Polly held hands while admiring how the interdimensional nightmare creatures wreaked havoc. What a night.
All right.
Alright, the Ruples. You finally pluck up your courage to ask your beloved to the monster prom with you. Prom? I guess we can get so wasted that we end up burning the stuff down, right? Sounds like a rad date to me.
Rad.
Let's burn stuff together till dawn.
Let's make this prom our bitch.
What? Prom was great. You crashed your limo into the wall of the school and it was the best entrance ever. Everybody had a great time dancing under the lovely light of the car on fire. Most likely to never be understood. Wow. I'm sorry, Kristen. You just didn't really have a chance with getting to know Scott.
apparently. I probably should have picked
Damien?
the snake hair girl.
Oh, really?
Vera.
Those 2 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of your lives. After the monster prom, you kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Damien loved fire to the very end. Unfortunately, that wasn't a super legal affair, and he ended up in prison for arson. Fortunately, prison was flammable. Scott became an athlete. Not so long ago, he won a prestigious national award for being the best at doing sports. Polly graduated from doing lots of ayahuasca, and she appears in hallucinating people and acts as their spirit animal. For those 2 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left that war called youth. Once again, we are young and unafraid, and we are ready to start.
Wait, how many times have you guys played this?
This is our first time.
I thought you guys would have played through this like.
No, nobody's been on to play with me. Unlocked. Oh, I unlocked a thing, Dragon Heat. It was about to get weird. 11 new images. Do we want to play again?